Now, this may be hard to believe, but this is all CGI.
What the hell is he doing?
I find it best not to look.
Hello there everybody, it's me the Canadian Movie Buff with a review of Mission Impossible Fallout. Picking up just a couple years after Rogue Nation, Ethan Hunt and the crew are joined by CIA agent August Walker, played by Henry Cavill, and they discover that his main purpose isn't just to help them out, but to take them down if they go rogue. The Mission Impossible movies have always been fairly consistent in terms of quality. Even when looking at the worst ones, they're not that bad. And for a franchise that's been going on for 20 years, that's quite the achievement. The franchise was rejuvenated with Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation kept that hype train going, but Fallout takes it to a whole nother level. Tom Cruise never fails to impress us by doing his own stunts, and he keeps upping the ante with each new MI movie. His commitment to the franchise is what makes it so special. He always goes above and beyond to make sure we, the moviegoer, get what we paid for. Even with a movie like The Mummy, he always gives 100% when it comes to stunts and action. The Halo jump sequence and the helicopter chase heavily feature real-life stunt coordination, and it is just awesome to see them pull it off. The Ethan Hunt-August Walker tag team fight is another awesome scene. The lack of any music gives the scene a certain punch. Pun not intended. I'm more open than ever to seeing Tom Cruise joining the DCEU as Green Lantern, and if that happens, then I would love to see Green Lantern and Superman team up in a future DC movie. Otherwise, wasted opportunity. A lot of fan-favorite characters are back, including Simon Pegg as Benji, Ving Rhames as Luther, and Rebecca Ferguson as Ilsa. They all make up this dream team of spies who are doing literally the impossible to save the world. Alec Baldwin is back with a bigger role and reminds us that he can be a good actor. Cavill is excellent in the part, becoming a worthy addition to the MI roster. Kind of a bummer they couldn't get Jeremy Renner back. You have to wonder, what is going on inside this guy's head? I mean, he ditched the IMF and he was unable to stop Thanos from wiping out half the universe. And for what? Just so he could play tag with Don Draper and the voice of adult Spider-Man? Putting that aside, the action really does suck you in and makes you feel as if you're a part of that world. The story is not that hard to predict. Once you start putting the pieces together and figuring out things, almost nothing surprises you. It would have been nice if they could have made the surprises of the movie a little bit hard to see coming. The movie also relies a lot on how well you remember Rogue Nation. Not that there's anything wrong with respecting continuity, but it's just that what makes these movies so easy to pick up and watch is that they're essentially self-contained stories, a bit like the TV show. You will get the same characters in the next installment, but the threat and the story are different. Alright, admittedly, the threat is fairly similar to Ghost Protocol. Some anarchist wants to blow up the world with nukes. Mission Impossible Fallout was exactly what the summer season needed. A spy thriller with great action that treats itself properly. Again, this is the 6th movie of a 2-decade-old franchise. They could have very well easily screwed it up. They knew what they were aiming for and they hit the target dead on. Although I just hope they realize when they've done the best they could and call it quits before they get ahead of themselves. Look at the Fast and Furious movies. They had a rocky start, they got good, but now they're falling back into absurdity. I'd hate to see Mission Impossible go down that same road. But as long as the Mission Impossible franchise keeps putting out good, quality movies, then that's fine by me. Mission Impossible Fallout has a lot of good elements that make it worth checking out multiple times at the theater and on Blu-ray. Alright, that's my review of Mission Impossible Fallout. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? What's your favorite Mission Impossible movie? Leave your answers by commenting down below, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you're new here, and as always, this is the Canadian Movie Buff saying I hope you had a fantastic weekend at the movies. See ya!